students, now I am going to start question number 1 of exercise 7.4. Now question number 1 says, write shaded portion as fraction. Arrange them in ascending and descending order using correct symbol, less than sign, equal to sign, greater than sign between the fraction. Okay, now in the A part we have some figure given and in the B part we have some figure given. So what we have to write at first? We have to write this shaded portion as fraction. So let us start writing. Here we can see that 3 parts are shaded out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 3 parts are shaded out of 8 parts. So the fraction will become 3 by 8. Okay. Now here in the next figure we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts are shaded out of 8 parts. So fraction will become 6 by 8. Now coming to next figure, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts are shaded out of 8 parts. So the fraction will become 4 by 8. And in the last figure we have only 1 part shaded out of 8 parts. So the fraction will become 1 by 8. Okay. Now we will have to write this fraction as ascending order and descending order. Now ascending order means we will arrange the number from small to big. Okay. So here since denominator is same, denominator is 8 here, since if the denominator is same then it is said to be like fraction. Okay, and if like fraction is given then we just compare the numerator. So here 1 is the smallest, so we will write as, when we write in ascending order we write from smaller number to bigger number. So we will write 1 by 8 at first. So we will write the numbers are in ascending order. We get, so 1 by 8 we will write first. 1 by 8 smaller than 3 by 8 because after 1 3 comes. So 3 by 8. Now 3 by 8 is smaller than 4 by 8 and 4 by 8 is smaller than 6 by 8. So this way we will arrange the fraction from smaller to bigger. Okay. So at first 1 will come, then 3, then 4 and lastly we will write 6 by 8. Okay, now the same fraction, same numbers we will write in descending order. Okay, so the fractions are in descending order. We get so in descending order we will write opposite, like we will write from bigger number to smaller number. So we will write 6 by 8 at first. 6 by 8 is greater than 4 by 8. 4 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8 and 3 by 8 is greater than 1 by 8. Okay, this way we will have to give the symbol in between when you are writing ascending order. So this is the smallest one, 1 by 8 is the smallest. So 1 by 8 is less than 3 by 8, we will have to give less than sign. Then 3 by 8 is less than 4 by 8. So here we will have to give less than sign. Okay, and while writing descending order we will have to give greater than sign, as 6 by 8 is greater than 4 by 8. Then 4 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8 and 3 by 8 is greater than 1 by 8. Okay, so this was part A. Now coming to B part. Now in the B part we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total 9 parts we have, and now out of 9 parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 parts are shaded out of 9, so it will become 8 by 9. Now in the next figure we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 parts are shaded out of 9 parts, so it will become 4 by 9. Now coming to next, 1, 2, 3. So 3 parts are shaded out of 9, so it will become 3 by 9. And in the last figure we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts are shaded out of 9, so it will become 6 by 9. Okay. Now we will write this fraction as ascending order and descending order. So we have 8 by 9, 4 by 9, 3 by 9, 6 by 9. And ascending order means we will arrange from smaller number to bigger number. So since the denominator is 9 here, so we will compare the numerator. So here 8, 4, 3, 6. Smallest is 3. So we will arrange from small to big. So 3 by 9 we'll write at first. The fractions are in ascending order. We get, so 3 by 9. After 3 by 9 we will have to put smaller than sign, because 3 by 9 is smaller than 4 by 9. Okay. Then 4 by 9 is smaller than 6 by 9. And 6 by 9 is smaller than 8 by 9. 8 by 9 is bigger. So we will write at last. Okay. So these are the fraction in ascending order. Now while writing in descending order, we will arrange from bigger number to smaller number and we will put greater than sign. So the fractions are in descending order. We get 8 by 9 is biggest, so we will write at first 8 by 9. Now 8 by 9 is greater than 6 by 9. 6 by 9 is greater than 4 by 9. And 4 by 9 is greater than 3 by 9. Okay. So this way we will arrange the fraction in ascending order and descending order by giving the symbol of smaller than sign and greater than sign. Okay. Now coming to C part. Now in the C part we have show 2 by 6, 4 by 6, 8 by 6 and 6 by 6 on the number line. Okay. Now let us draw the number line. Now here is our number line and mark the points at equal distance. Okay. Now at first we have 2 by 6, 4 by 6, 8 by 6 and 6 by 6. So here we can see that denominator is 6. That means when you divide the line into 6 equal parts, after putting 6 equal parts, we will get 1. Okay. So here we'll put 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After 6 parts, when you put 6 parts together, you will get 1. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again when you'll put 6 parts together, you will get 2. Now here we have 2 by 6. Okay. So this is 6 parts and 2 by 6 is means 2 by 6 means 2 parts out of 6. So here is 1 by 6, then 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 4 by 6, 5 by 6. Now 1 means 6 by 6. After 6 parts will be 1. So when you will cancel this, when you divide by 6, you will get 1. After 6 by 6, then 7 by 6, then 8 by 6, 9 by 6, 10 by 6, 11 by 6, 2 means 12 by 6. Now what you have to represent on the number line? It's 2 by 6. So here is 2 by 6. Then 4 by 6 here, then 8 by 6 is here, and 6 by 6 is here. Okay. So this way we will have to represent the fractions on the number line. Now put appropriate sign between the fraction given. Now when denominator is same, that time we just compare the numerator. So here we can see that 5 is greater than 2. So 5 by 6 is greater than 2 by 6. Okay. Now if you see the number line, 5 by 6 is up to this and 2 by 6 is up to this. So obviously 5 by 6 is greater than 2 by 6. Okay. Now in the next one we have 3 by 6 and 0. So 3 by 6 where it is? Here is 3 by 6 up to this and 0 means here. So obviously 3 by 6 is greater than 0. Okay. Now next is 1 by 6 and 6 by 6. So 6 is greater than 1. Right, and 1 is smaller than 6. As denominator is same, we just compare the numerator. So here 1 is smaller than 6. So 1 by 6 is smaller than 6 by 6. Okay. Now in the next fraction we have 8 by 6 and 5 by 6. Now which one is greater, 8 or 5? It's 8. So since 8 is greater than 5, so 8 by 6 is greater than 5 by 6. Okay, this way we will have to compare the number. If the denominator is same, then we just compare the numerator. If the numerator is smaller, then the fraction will be smaller. If the numerator is greater, then the fraction will be greater. Okay, so this was all about question number 1. Now question number 2 says compare the fraction and put an appropriate sign. So here we will have to put greater than, less than and equal to sign. Okay, so here some fraction given, we will have to compare these two fractions. Now at first we have 3 by 6 and 5 by 6. Now always remember, when denominator is same, then it is said to be like fraction. When denominator is same, and if it is like fraction, we compare the numerator. If the numerator is greater, then the fraction will be greater. If the numerator is smaller, then the fraction will be smaller. Okay, so here as 3 is smaller than 5, so 3 by 6 is smaller than 5 by 6, or we can say that 5 by 6 is greater than 3 by 6. Okay, now coming to B part. The B part we have 1 by 7 and 1 by 4. Now here we can see that two different denominators are there. So if the denominators are not same, then it is said to be unlike fraction. But here we can see that numerator is same. When numerator is same, that time we compare the denominator, and the greater denominator will be smaller fraction. Okay, the one which is greater, if we see the greater number in the denominator, then the fraction will be smaller. Okay, and the number which is smaller in the denominator, then the fraction will be greater. Okay, so here we can see that 7 is greater than 4. 7 is greater than 4, so 1 by 7 is smaller than 1 by 4. So if the numerator is same, that time we compare the denominator. If denominator is greater, then the fraction will be smaller, and if the denominator is smaller, then the fraction will be greater. Okay, now coming to C part. Here we can see that same denominator. So we'll compare the numerator. Now you tell me 4 or 5, which one is greater? So obviously 5 is greater. So since 5 is greater than 4, so 5 by 5 is greater than 4 by 5, or 4 by 5 is smaller than 5 by 5. Okay, now coming to last part. In the last part we have 3 by 5 and 3 by 7, in which we have same numerator. Okay, we have same numerator, and if the numerator is same, that time we compare the denominator, and the smaller number will be greater fraction. If smaller number is present in the denominator, then the fraction will be greater. Okay, so here since 5 is smaller than 7, so 3 by 5 is greater than 3 by 7. Okay, so here we have learned how to compare the fraction if the numerator is same and the denominator is same. If the denominator is same, we compare the numerator, and the smaller number will be actually smaller fraction. Okay, and if numerator is same, smaller number in the denominator will be actually greater fraction. Okay, so this was all about question number 2. Thank you, students.